So today is July 14th, 2017, and Battlefield 1 has been out for almost 9 months now. I have over 130 hours played, which may or may not be a lot depending on who you are, but it's a lot to me. I have a win percentage of 56% and have almost 14,000 kills, a score per minute of 1900. But why am I telling you all this? It's to let you know that I am a huge fan of Battlefield, and especially Battlefield 1. I'm not just some guy that played the game for a few weeks and then put it down and then decided to make a video about the longevity of Battlefield 1 just because it's a pretty popular topic right now. But as I've said, it's in the middle of July, and at this point in time, we've only gotten one DLC pack from DICE, and a few extra maps and weapons updates here and there. Whereas I hate to make this comparison, but other FPS shooters such as Call of Duty and Titanfall, they are already on their second and third respective DLC packs. You know, there is such a stunning lack of content in Battlefield 1. And I don't want to come off as an entitled gamer who complains that there's never enough content in the game, and even if the game is complete, all the DLC should have been in the game originally. I'm not that person, but EA really is shooting themselves in the foot with the snail's pace in which they are electing to push out content. Out of the 130 hours that I have played so far, the last 10, 15, 20 hours may even have been really lethargic, unenthusiastic, uncharismatic, unenjoyable. A few adjectives just to describe how I feel. And I say this to my friends, and I'm sure you have recognized this on the channel for those of you who watch mostly the Battlefield 1 content on the channel. I feel like I'm playing a lot of Oil of Empire operations, and I'm playing the same conquest maps over and over and over again, and this game is really starting to take a toll on me and the others around me. You know, there are some people in Legendary Inc. like Corso that have taken some time off from the game to play other games competitively, Rocket League, Overwatch. Subsequently, he still very much enjoys the game Battlefield 1 when he gets on and plays it. But there are others like Justin or JDaddy who have almost stopped playing the game completely and don't have any motivation to play the game anymore. And Justin is somebody who always used to be down to play Battlefield 1. If you asked him, the answer was yes, every time. I made a video about a month or so ago titled The Worst Things About Battlefield 1, and I'll link the video in the description if you guys are interested. And in that video, Glint, Dale, and myself, out of sheer frustration, ranted on the things in the game that were ruining it. The casual nature of the game was the biggest factor to us, and I'm bringing this point up again because I think it's really very true and important. There are so many casual players that have been shoehorned into a player base that is not used to casual players, that it has created a toxic community that is sick of its own game. You know, Battlefield has never been a casual franchise, and the casual nature of this game is killing itself from the inside out. And I'm not really going to talk about it because I'll just brush on it, and it doesn't really bother me all that much. The fact that there are not a lot of weapons, just weapon variants, bothers a lot of people. Some of the classes bother people, and a lot of small things are really rubbing a lot of the loyal, diehard community the wrong way. I also said in that video that the wait for DLC wasn't really an issue, and after 20 or 30 more hours of game time since that video, I'm kind of going to go back on that statement a little bit. I think, first of all, it was a huge mistake for DICE to wait till September to release the DLC. It is way too long of a time period to wait. That 6 months between DLC packs is insane to me. It's just too long. And I kind of feel like DICE and EA are using the amount of the content in the next deal pack as justification for this outrageous wait. And quite frankly, it's not an excuse. It's not a reasonable excuse. Sure, 2 extra maps and some more weapons are nice, but it doesn't excuse a wait time of over 6 months. And I think that this is what is going to kill the game. The wait is what is going to kill this game. You know, it almost makes me question whether or not the game was finished on time. Most games are finished in their production a few months beforehand, before the game releases, and then most of the team goes and works on DLC, and the remaining staff works on fixing the vanilla game if there's a beta, and so on and so forth. It really makes me wonder whether Battlefield 1 was fully completed to the liking of DICE and EA, and if it wasn't, it forced DICE to start working on DLC late, which caused the 5-month wait in between the launch and then They Shall Not Pass, and then subsequently the 6-month wait between They Shall Not Pass and In the Name of the Tsar. Because again, it's ridiculous. 6 months is such a long time to wait. This DLC pack, In the Name of the Tsar, needs to be the best map pack that DICE has ever released in order for this game to be saved. They Shall Not Pass overall was an average DLC, I think. The maps were mostly unbalanced, especially the heavy vehicle maps like Soissons and I think it was Rupture it was called. In the Name of the Tsar DLC needs to be better than better than They Shall Not Pass, excuse me. Because otherwise the player base that will be returning to try out the map pack will leave just as quickly, and the game will truly start to die. Now, the third DLC pack will be released in December, so thankfully there won't be such a long wait between those 2 packs, but I don't think it'll really matter if the In the Name of the Tsar DLC is not received well. I really love this game, and I'm very sad that I'm starting to grow weary on it. So hopefully this next map pack will save the game, because if it doesn't, Battlefield 1 will die. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure you like and subscribe for more great content. We put up videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, and there is something here for everyone at Legendary Inc. My name is Nicker Catalyst, and I will see you all another time.